Tree Country 1330 WTRE. Good morning, 728, and it is time. We've got Mr. Tom Hunter in with us, Greensburg Superintendent, and we're in the final days.
We are in the final days. We finish up with kids on Thursday and the staff on Friday, and probably everyone's ready for a summer break.
The countdown's officially here, so yeah.
I think some of them probably started a little bit earlier than now, but we'll just go with that.
That's
Three
right.
more days.
We've got and rainy days ahead, so we'll keep them simmered down a little.
Yeah, normally we look at 80s and really nice weather here to finish out the school year, but it looks like this year we're going to finish in the rain.
That's got to have some meaning behind it. I don't know what it is, but
it means we're going to have a hard time getting these last sports games in for baseball and softball and tennis and golf, and
it's been a rough spring.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It has. I think we've gotten most of our games in somehow. They've been able to reshuffle them all, but not necessarily on the days that they were scheduled.
Yep, week to week has been.
It has. But the good thing is we're graduating. We're graduating a great class.
Yes.
2025, Greensburg High School on May 31st, 9 a.m. in the gym at the local high school, and we look forward to those 152 students walking across that stage and graduating. They've accomplished a lot this year, and over their 13 years, many of them with Greensburg schools, looking at probably a graduation rate in excess of 95% again.
Very good.
The kids who show up every day and put forth effort, they're going to graduate, and they're going to be prepared to do anything that they choose in their life. And that's kind of, our brand, think opportunity, think about all the things that you can do with what you've learned over those 13 years. A lot of people, including parents, have put a lot of time and effort into getting them across that stage, and we hope that everybody, has a meaningful life ahead once they cross that stage. And that next Monday morning, they're either thinking about going on to college, going into the workforce, going into the military, or something that's going to bring a little meaning to their life.
We talked a couple weeks ago about the diversity of this class doing so many different things.
Yeah, there are a lot of diversity. We have 75 kids out of this senior class that have gotten an honors diploma, either the technical honors or the academic honors or both. That's our largest number that we've had. I think it's the largest number we've ever had in one graduating class. We also had 42 students that will be receiving the Indiana Core, which means if they choose to go on to college, they're going to start as a sophomore. And the significant thing about that, depending on where you're going to go to school, that could be anywhere from a $600,000 to $900,000 savings for our parents on kind of skipping that first year of college. Both room and board, it's just a huge savings no matter where you're choosing to go if you're going to go on and further your education to university level. So, they've accomplished a lot. To have 75 honors diploma students and 42 kids that get the College Core, that's tremendous. And we had 18 students this year that got the governor's work ethic certificate, which is also very difficult to get because there's a lot of things tied in with that, not only just grades but also attendance, being involved in the community, having volunteer hours out in the community, and we congratulate all of those kids. Again, our kids are going to earn over 3,000 college credits this year, and for a school district our size, that's amazing that we have that many kids that are taking advantage of all of our college courses that we offer right here at Greensburg High School. We have 12 teachers on our high school staff that have gone the extra mile, really, and gotten themselves certified to where they can teach those dual credit classes. And many of them teach more than one dual credit class. And again, I don't know of very many high schools our size for sure that have that many qualified teachers to teach the dual credit classes. And we couldn't do what we do without them putting in that extra time and effort to get that dual credit.
And that requires an extra education for them to be able to do that.
Yeah, there's additional classes that they might have to take. You have to have a master's in your area that you're teaching. So you just can't have a master's in education. If you're teaching English, you have to have a master's in English. If you're teaching science, master's in science. So it's a much more rigorous sometimes level that you have to get to be able to teach those classes. But at our high school, we offer 41 of those classes. Those 12 teachers, along with some of the Ivy Tech teachers that we contract with to come into our building to teach. There's 41 different courses that we offer right on campus. You don't have to go somewhere else. You can get those right there at Greensburg High School. We also have 5 dual enrollment classes, which means we hire a professor from Ivy Tech to come into our school district and teach those classes. Those would be our welding classes, welding 100, 206, and 272. We have some individual ICAP classes, U.S. history class that they teach, communications, psychology. We have over 80 kids that are taking advantage of the welding classes that we offer at the high school, which is pretty amazing. Yeah. And we have 48 kids that are taking psychology and 53 that are taking communications, which is speech, college speech class right there. Both of those classes are taught right there at our learning center. So, it really is one of those things I always talk about. If you build it, they will come. And, building our vocational area, utilizing the learning center the way we do, we're able to provide for our kids all of those vocational classes that they need, along with all of the college classes to give them that extra step before they do get into their freshman or sophomore year, depending on where they're going to be with the College Core. But great opportunity there for our kids to go through high school and be really prepared there on that May 31st this year.
It just really steps them off on the right foot to have some of those college courses done and the amount of money it saves, and then also just being prepared for a college class.
Yes.
It's a different ball game when you hit that.
It takes a little bit of pressure off from me, I think, going into that freshman year for sure. And we have 77 kids this year that are participating in work-based learning, which means they're working out in our community in some capacity, and that's a very large number, and that goes with the tremendous vocational opportunities that we have at our high school. 55 kids have jobs that they go to and work with right here in the community, and we have 55 kids that are getting paid, internships, learning things on the job learning right here in the community. So, when you see articles in the paper or hear the news about work-based learning and all these districts that get accolades for what's going on, we're right there with them because we offer as much as anyone in the area or probably anyone in the state for our kids to take advantage of. And I also have to really say thank you to the businesses within our community that provide those opportunities for our kids, because we couldn't do that if they didn't allow the kids to have these jobs. And I think we take full advantage of those opportunities.
To do the work-based learning, is that when they hit their senior year they're able to do that, or does that start as a junior? Some
of them can start as a junior, yeah. So it's probably just going to continue to grow and grow, and there'll be probably more opportunities we never even thought about in the future. But we have also a bunch of students that will be receiving certificates that they can take on and use once they graduate to go into different fields. Example would be the welding certificates. We have 11 kids that are going to be certified in welding. We have 12 that will have their CDAs, and 95 kids are going to graduate with their ServSafe certificate for food service. So we have two really good programs there at the high school that we've really worked hard on the last couple of years. Is that our FACS class with our food service, and also with our early education. and we hope to take full advantage of both of those. I would say this year, again, don't know the numbers yet, and we won't know until the end of the week, but we've been pushing, $3 million in college scholarships and grants. I know we'll be way over $2 million, and probably we'll be pushing at $3 million again this year. And again, a big thank you to the community for their support there, and also for the kids on a job well done getting those monies that the college and universities give out. So, this tremendous group of seniors that will be greatly missed. They've accomplished a lot of things over their careers, everything from, a state runner-up in basketball to, awards and accolades in music, in our band and choirs, our academic teams, all of those kids that do it all, they do it all well. And just congratulations to that class. This past weekend, the Indianapolis Indians had a special weekend where they recognized National Education Week.
Yes.
And they brought, 3 elementary teachers and 3 junior high teachers and 3 high school teachers from around the state to recognize as outstanding teachers. Greensburg was very fortunate in that 2 of our teachers out of the 9 were recognized. We had Troy Davis, who is one of the 3 top high school teachers, and we had Krista Harmon, who was one of the top elementary teachers, and Krista was actually honored to be the top elementary teacher recognized that night. So we want to thank the Indianapolis Indians for that really tremendous night. We had a lot of teachers from Greensburg and administrators go up and recognize those 2 outstanding teachers. And if you've had kids go through our programs, you know how great a teacher both of them are. Troy is the chemistry teacher at the high school, coached many different running sports at our high school, and Krista Harmon, who is our STEM teacher at the elementary, done a tremendous job with STEM, was instrumental in getting us certified as a STEM certified elementary school, and couldn't think of 2 teachers that deserve it anymore. We have plenty of deserving teachers, but it's great to see 2 of them being recognized at the state level for the super job that they do.
And to have 2 teachers out of only 9, that's outstanding.
Yeah, and they went through and they announced the elementary teachers first. So Krista got recognized as the top elementary teacher, and I'm like, there's probably no way Troy's going to get recognized as the top high school teacher, because they're probably not going to pick 2 out of the same school district. But, that doesn't take away from the fact that they were both standing out there on the field, recognized in front of a huge crowd. All 9 of the participants were given Indians jerseys with their names on the back.
Oh, nice!
It was really cool. So it was fun being there, and those are fun times to be superintendent, to see 2 of your excellent teachers you have being recognized in that way.
Very good, very neat accolade. Very,
very neat. Couple of things just to wind down the year, to remind, we do have on May 22nd, which is Thursday, we do have for our seniors, the last thing for them will be, as far as in the school before graduation, will be Honors Day, and they will be recognized in the auditorium. Many parents and grandparents and friends of the kids want to come to Honors Day activities. I think it starts around 9:30. It's in the auditorium. You're welcome to come and watch the seniors be recognized with scholarships and different honors for that day. And then, like we said before, the last thing will be on the 31st, graduation.
That's right. That'll wrap it up for them.
So I don't know what else I can say about our seniors other than they will be missed, and they've had a great, influence on our high school, and hopefully the younger students there, they're going to follow the example that this senior class that they've set for them.
And they've really had a tremendous senior year as well.
Yes.
It's just been a really good school year.
It has been a great school year. A lot of different accolades for the system. Everything from being, recognized by Project Lead the Way that we've talked about, to being STEM certified, to the accomplishments of all of our athletic teams, both at the junior high and the high school this year. We've got great kids coming athletically. I still think that probably the musical last weekend, Legally Blonde, I thought that was just a fantastic job by those kids, and those kids are primarily sophomores. Some upperclassmen for sure in it, but the leads were probably sophomores.
Yes.
And look forward to what they're going to accomplish over their junior and senior years there at the high school. But when you just got all really clicking on all cylinders, the way this class has and the way that our district is right now, it makes it fun being superintendent.
It's
Let's
an
just put it
exciting
that
time.
way. Yeah, it sure is. Some other things just to wrap up the year. We are wrapping up all of our sports teams. We did have an undefeated girls tennis team. They won the conference and finished the season undefeated, and they will be participating in the Columbus North tennis sectional, which Columbus North is one of the best teams in the state, period. So I'm sure they'll be very competitive in that sectional, but it's an awful tough sectional to get through in tennis. We also have a girls softball team, which right now is 15-4.
Oh, nice.
And
Very
they'll be
nice.
heading into sectional, and our boys baseball team is 14-4, and they'll be heading into sectional next week. So wish both of them the very best. Our track and field teams have had some great success this year, and we have one of the most outstanding throwers again this year in
You
the
do.
state. Yeah, Olivia Grimes. Right now, unless someone this week has passed her up, she's got the second best discus throw in the state, and is in the top 25 in the shot put. So we expect great things from Olivia going through the tournament, and some other kids as well. But just a highlight of the track and field would definitely be Olivia this year, and we wish her nothing but the best. So those are some of the things that we will be finishing out the next couple of weeks with. We do have the golf sectional coming up as well once school's out at Greensburg Country Club, and we wish our golf team, boys golf team, well. They've had a good season, and we'll see where they finish. I'm sure that their goal is to move on to the regional level.
Very good. Lots of sports stuff happening.
Yeah, lots.
It's a busy time.
Busy time.
Yeah.
But we also want to encourage everybody, if you are thinking about or you are involved in the virtual realm of education where you aren't in the classroom itself, we are starting this next year, our new virtual school, and we would invite you to go to our website and take a look at the virtual school, the offerings that we have. If you're homeschooled, you can also participate in our virtual school and get in-home instruction by a certified teacher and be part of Greensburg schools. Greensburg Junior Senior Virtual School is one of our schools, makes our number 4 school. You will be able to walk across for graduation with the Greensburg's graduating class. So we invite you just to come online, take a look at it. There's no cost. Your device will be provided by the school district. You would be part of Greensburg schools. So
And that they can currently go on and check out all
Yep,
of that.
it's all online right now. Just go to Greensburg's website, www.greensburg.k12.in.us, and visit our website and take a look at the virtual school that's offered on there. You can just go to the regular or virtual, and it'll give you all the information you need for registration. And later in the summer, we will have a in-person meeting for the virtual school students that enroll. We will be operating the virtual school out of the Greensburg Learning Center. We have our own classroom space down there where we'll have a computer lab for you to come in if you need some individual help. We'll have a certified counselor, director who will be on site there to help with any needs that the kids might have. So, we understand that there is, a group of kids that it's just tough to be in the regular school setting for wide variety of reasons, and we want to provide another opportunity for them to be part of the Greensburg school system and still get the quality education that they need to get.
All right, registration, if you choose to attend school as well in person, that is also open?
Yes. it is online. We have about 40. I think we have about 40% of our students for next year have already enrolled.
That's amazing.
Over the next couple of months here, everyone's going to get enrolled, and that's kind of always a joke with me and the administrators, because I was really opposed to online registration. I didn't think it would work. I thought it would just create a lot of headaches, and we'd have a gazillion kids the day before school started wanting to enroll. But it's been very, very successful. I was wrong. Most of our parents take advantage of it, and they appreciate the fact that they don't have to go and stand in lines. We do still have in-person registration. That'll be a few weeks here before school starts next fall, but you can do everything online.
It's a crazy world, isn't it?
It is a crazy world.
And you still have preschool openings, do you know?
Yes, we have preschool openings still. We have 55 kids that are enrolled currently. We will take up to probably about 70. So there's probably at least 15 spots. We probably take 80, but probably 70 is a really good number that we shoot for. We wouldn't let it go over 80 because we don't want huge classes for our preschool kids. But remember, it's free, and we provide transportation. And I don't know any other school district in the state that provides transportation for preschool. So, it's, again, a bonus for the kids who live within our district. And it has just made such a huge, huge difference for our kids. Prior to the starting the preschool program, we were in most years retaining 25 to 30 kindergartners because they just weren't ready to go on to first grade. And we want to make sure they're ready so that they can be successful in that first grade, second grade years. Since we've had the preschool, I think we've maybe retained one student in the 4 years that we've had the preschool. So it definitely works. It gets kids ready for kindergarten, and that's the whole purpose of it. Not so much academically, but just the social aspects of being a rule follower and being able to get along with other kids and just collaborate and work together. Those skills are so important for that early age, and then they do get the academics, learning their numbers, colors, alphabet, all of those types of things. They're taught academically as well. But, my main focus when we started the preschool program was just get them ready for kindergarten. Indiana is still one of the few states in the country that doesn't require kindergarten.
Right.
So, preschool's definitely not required. But those kids who go on to preschool, whether it be in our preschool or the other really good preschools we have here in the community, because we do have some other preschools in the community. Difference being that you pay to go to those preschools, but they're also, most of them are all day long. Ours is just half a day, but it's every day, half a day. Transportation's provided. Take advantage of it if you have a 4-year-old. You have to be a 4-year-old, and you need to be potty trained. Those are really about the only 2 rules that we have.
All right, very good. Kindergartners will be graduating and moving to first grade.
Yeah, kindergarten graduation, yeah.
That's right. And
our elementary school will be filled the next few days with all of our end of school recognitions that we do at the elementary. We also recognize all of our kids at the junior high on Thursday. Unfortunately, at the same time, we're recognizing kids at the high school. So it's kind of a busy day Thursday there across the district at the secondary level.
And Thursday is the last day of school.
Thursday's the last day of school.
All right. So fast.
This year has just flown by. We will have, for those kids that need some iRead remediation to help pass the test, and we have almost all of our kids. We only have like 5 or 6 kids that haven't passed the iRead test right now, and we will provide remediation for those kids to try to get them through to where we continue the trend that we've had over the last few years of being one of the leaders in the state. Kids passing the iRead test, and meaning that they're at grade level reading-wise going into 3rd grade. So we want that to happen, or going into being in the 3rd grade. Then the last thing is we do have our high school summer school hours will be June 2nd through July the 8th. We're going to be going Monday through Thursday this year, a little bit longer each day, but just go Monday through Thursday so the kids don't go on Friday. But that'll be June 2nd through the 8th, and it will be at the high school.
Very nice. Are kids already registered at this point?
Yes, they would be registered at this point.
All right.
There may be somebody who at the last minute needs to make up a class, but for the most part, I think that's already taken care of.
Very good. As you look at next school year, staffing changes, don't know yet. We'll see what happens.
Well, we have a few teachers that are retiring. We have a few that are going somewhere else, and I think there's 4 total. Some of those positions we'll have to hire back. Some of them we won't. And so we can have a little bit of savings through attrition. But for the most part, this is one of the years we're probably going to have the least turnover we've had in many, many years.
That's great news.
I want to say congratulations to Kathy Meyer, Doug Burcham. The 2 of them are staff members that will be retiring at the end of the year. And congratulations to both of them, and best of luck in the retirement.
Very good. Well, you've had a great year. Been a really, really good year.
I feel very fortunate for the great year our kids have had, and I think that's one of the things that helps is everyone in our district, I think, and I hope that their main focus is always the kids. And I think when we keep the kids as our main focus, we're going to have a good year.
I believe so. It's going out rainy, but other than that.
Yep.
That's right. Well, thanks for coming in every week. We enjoy it and love getting our updates. And
here's my last joke of the
here
year.
it is. I knew it was coming.
Yep, you knew it was coming.
We were not going to get
And
by
you know
without
what?
it.
And I'm going to do this because we're in strawberry season right now.
That's true. Yes.
And everybody loves strawberries, I think.
Yes.
So this joke is for all of those people that love strawberries. What do you call a sad strawberry?
A sad. Oh, you've got Deanna intrigued. A sad strawberry. I'm thinking mushy.
You're a lot like Sandy. She struggles sometimes
Yes.
with these jokes, but a blueberry.
A blueberry. Oh, would have never thought of that.
I want to finish the year on the worst joke, so that
You
might
did
be right there.
You didn't. Well, thank you again for coming in.
Thank
each
you.
week. We know it takes time. We
Greensburg
appreciate it.
Schools is very, very appreciative of WTRE and all that you do. And if you get a chance, when you're listening, you should be hearing over the next few weeks here a little message from superintendent and the board congratulating the class of 2025.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's 7:56 on Tree Country, 1330.
Have you